If you don't start to pay attention and really use your logical circuit on what is actually happening, and you keep following these hype trends, and everybody getting caught up in the media, the emotional responses to the markets, you will get wrecked. Again, the things I'm presenting are not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Don't make any moves based on what I'm saying. I'm going to present to you facts, figures, numbers, logics, things that are actually happening within the economy. As everybody looks this way, I'm going to show you the media that is not making it this way. So I showed you a video earlier this week of the Kenya president saying to his people, get out of the US dollar. He said in 2 weeks, something is going to be happening. Okay, so now pay attention to how my logical circuit works. You can make your own decisions. You can research this yourself. I've been telling you since 2020 that we are moving to a digital currency. So let's take the word crypto out of it and let's use the word digital currency as we talk about this, and we'll use crypto as the fraud thing, as they call it, okay? So banks start to collapse in March 2023. Now remember, banks started their bail-in plans, or the FDIC started their bail plans in 2012. After 2008, the world, the globe, specifically America, knew that it's in a liquidity crisis. So 2012, the bail-in started, or the bail-in plan started, let me rephrase that. The bail-in plan started, and the bail-in committee was created. 2022, Jay Clayton became part of that board and committee. Jay Clayton is the one who initiated the case against Ripple around XRP being a security on December 20th, 2020. Okay, so let's fast forward to this moment in time. So again, let's go back to digital currency and crypto. Elizabeth Warren, right now at the same time, who sits on the banking committee, puts out a war cry, let's go against crypto. Okay, let's take crypto out of it and let's call it digital currency. Let's call it a digital asset. So here's what is happening. So as everybody's paying attention to Trump's indictment, Saturday morning, right now, I was one of 60 people watching the White House briefing of Kamala Harris, the vice president, in Africa, talking to them about the new digital transformation, digital inclusion, bringing the public and private sector together. So the Kenya president 2 weeks ago said you should surely get out of the US dollar or start to reduce your exposure to the US dollar. At the same time, Kamala Harris, the vice president of America, is doing a tour in Africa, one of the largest populations, to create digital currency, financial inclusion, and bring the public and private sector together on a Saturday morning when nobody's paying attention. At the exact same time, our banks are bailing in because of a liquidity crisis. Now I'm going to start to connect the logical circuit for everybody. FedNow Services is going to be live at Wells Fargo Bank. FedNow Services, real-time payments on April 24th. It's in the account addendas. I'm going to repeat the same things over and over again because I hope it sinks into your brain what is happening. So think about this. You're America. You have a massive, massive liquidity crisis. You need more money in the system. The globe is in a liquidity crisis. The globe needs money in the system. And do you know how many people are unbanked and how much cash is outside of the system? And so what they call it is financial inclusion. Now there's a good side to financial inclusion because it allows people who didn't have access to normal financial systems and the access that I have to run a digital company, multiple companies, have a data company, and all these things where I've been able to build $1 million company, building another $1 million company off of social. So I get that financial inclusion has its huge benefits. But here's why I think they're using it. Okay, so she's in Africa, ending her tour today, Saturday. They are working together for financial inclusion, digital assets, public and private sector coming together, getting everybody onto their app. What this does is it brings more money into the system, providing liquidity from one of the biggest populations on earth. Good, bad, and different. They're moving all the money onto an app, moving through the system, because there's only 3 ways that banks make money. Number 1 is interest income. Interest rates are through the roof. Number 2 is capital markets income. And number 3 is fee income. The more you can get money running through your banks and the more you can transfer money at a low cost, the more customers you will have, the more you can charge transaction fees. And once the market is normalized, money will move at the speed of light. Billionaires will become trillionaires, the new millionaire will become billionaires, and the thousandaires will become millionaires. And being a millionaire will mean nothing now. You are witnessing a global transformation to a quantum financial system, money moving at the speed of light, from Web 2.0 to Web 3.0, from industrial to technical. So as you're all distracted, why? Oh, wait, I missed a big point. Ripple went into Africa last year and created a partnership to help with financial inclusion. Ripple is going to be one of the largest companies in the world. Now, I know Ripple and XRP can be separate. XRP is the crypto, Ripple is the company. But I'm showing you the game. As you look this way and Elizabeth Warren tells you cryptocurrency is a fraud, you got to understand what she's talking about. They're not saying blockchain's a fraud. They're not saying the infrastructure of the new digital system is a fraud. They're saying crypto is a fraud. Anything that's outside of the centralized system. So they're going to do everything they can to make you believe that crypto's a fraud. At the same time, you won't even understand you're operating on blockchain technology and your money's going to move through the system. They're going to have more money to tax. They're going to have more money to create fee income. And there's a small percentage of the population that has stayed calm, that has worked really hard to use their logical circuit, that is invested in things that are going to change and operate the new system. You're not going to stop this system. You're not going to stop cash from going away. Just like they couldn't stop credit cards, they couldn't stop debit cards, you couldn't stop moving from flip phones to iPhones. You couldn't stop going from horse and buggies to cars. You couldn't stop taxis from losing their business by Uber. And hotels can't stop the Airbnb. We are moving to real-time payments, on-demand liquidity, distributed ledger technology, and 99% of you won't even realize that you are operating on cryptocurrency and blockchain. Because we're so caught up in the Colosseum, getting drunk off the wine, as the Trojan horse is coming. So as the banking system collapses, they're building it on the new infrastructure. China and Russia are creating their new monetary system with the public and private sector. America's building their new payment system with the public and private sector. Every country is going to build their own digital currency, and it's all going to run through an infrastructure. Money is going to move at the speed of light. Most likely there will not be a dominant currency. It'll be even playing field. And the new battles and the new wars will be digital. Welcome to the new world. Warriors, rise, get your shit together. Love you guys. If you need support, my 120-day challenge, we don't do get rich quick. My 120-day challenge provides you the tools and resources to get your shit together in the biggest shift in our history. My 120-day challenge, subconscious mind programming, goal setting, vision board creation, teaches you how I got my shit together and how I stopped playing the same game. We're not against anybody. The only battle is against ourselves. Link in bio, 7 days for free in 2023. Warriors, rise. See you inside.